Welcome. This is the Mentally Whole Podcast. I am your host, Lauren Green. This podcast is a safe place for us to have weekly discussions about mental health, Christ, personal development, and the tools to live our best lives. Stay tuned for a new episode. Hey y'all, welcome back to the Mentally Whole Podcast. This is your host, Lauren Murray. I hope you guys are doing well. You guys have not heard my voice for the podcast in about a month. I haven't released an episode since the beginning of June. It was right after my birthday that I released an episode. I'm grateful that I took a break to really process year 29 and what I want to do as far as this year is concerned. And I'm sorry I didn't tell y'all that I was taking a break, but I honestly just didn't feel like recording. There were things that I did want to record, but every time that I would like schedule a day to record, it would never happen. But I'm grateful for the break. Sometimes you need a break to reset and figure out your next steps. So don't forget to subscribe, rate, like the show, share this show with someone who you think would enjoy the content. Also, don't forget to download your free copy of the 30-day journal prompts for growth and self-reflection. It is free. So this week's episode is going to probably be a short one. I don't really have any notes. I don't have any notes for this, but this is something that I wrote on a post-it note that I thought I might have talked about this on my Instagram live as a topic, but I don't think I ever did. I think I just wrote it down. So what I wrote on my post-it note was wholeness is the process of healing from the inside out. I think this was going to be a topic for Instagram live and I never did it. I think this is so important because sometimes we always think that our wholeness is wrapped up in another person, our worth, or being in a relationship or dating somebody is wrapped up in someone else. But wholeness is really a process of healing you from the inside out. Like wholeness and working on yourself is an inside job, right? No one can fix you. No one can fix you but God. But like another person can't fix you. Another person can't heal you. You have to embark on that journey on your own. People can assist you during the journey. People can encourage you during their journey, but it's not their job to heal you or fix you. And during my month of no recording, I realized that in order for people to be truly happy with the things that are going on in their life and being happy with their accomplishments and being happy in their relationships and being happy in their career, they first have to be happy with who they are. I watched a TikTok and the video was like, what was the moment that changed your life forever? And the person was in therapy and his therapist said, okay, you're a father to your children, you're a husband to your wife, you're this to this group of people, but who are you to yourself? Right? Who are you to yourself? And one of the important things about wholeness is that you understand like who you are to yourself. You understand your strengths, you understand your weaknesses, you understand what you're good at, you understand your triggers, you understand what you will and won't tolerate. And also with wholeness, you understand your triggers, and you're also getting the help that you need to heal the things that you've been through and that you've gone through. And once you're like on this journey to wholeness, you learn how to communicate effectively. What you've gone through. You learn how to effectively communicate, like, hey, this is a trigger for me, or hey, I've been through this, and hey, I've been through that. But you can't do that until you embark on the journey of wholeness and healing. Because wholeness is so important, because you can't say wholeness is so important, because the way that we view ourselves and look at ourselves determines if we take certain jobs. It determines if we take certain opportunities. Like if you have a low self-worth or low self-esteem, you might not go after that job because you're not as confident. You might not go after that relationship because you're not as confident. You might not make that connection or network with people because you're not as confident. But if you were confident in your abilities, you might take the world by storm. Right? Y'all, my allergies are acting up. I don't know what's going on. Like, bro. So that's all I really had to say. It was just a quick nugget about wholeness and the process of healing from the inside out. Next week's episode will probably be a little longer. I'll actually have notes for that one. But I will see you guys next week. Bye, guys.